Hello everyone to another video. Today we have a best of one deck again. Mono Black AURAS, super strong. I think we won like 7 out of 8 games. I had lots of fun playing it. Hopefully you're gonna have the same. And yeah, enjoy the deck. Hello everyone, here we have this Mono Black best of one deck. And yeah, it's a Lurrus companion deck. This is a really cool deck to play. I like this type of deck because the best part about this is playing many spells really fast. And we try to overrun opponent, but we also have some reach. Reach means we also have a way to deal damage without attacking. And this is because of Serrated Scorpion, which is a 1 mana 1/2. When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So Serrated Scorpion, super cool here, just to make sure we have that extra reach. One of the biggest stars in the deck is obviously Hateful Eidolon, which is a 1 mana 1/2 lifelink. Whenever an enchantment creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to that card. So we have multiple auras to deal with opponent's creatures. So this is a deck that is definitely really strong against creatures. We play 4 Deathwage, which is a 1 mana enchant creature, and then the creature gets -2/-2. So triggers Eidolon if you destroy something, draw a card. We have 2 Mogis Favor, 1 mana, enchant creature gets +2/-1. Here is an escape card, which is also really nice against rogues. And yeah, exile 2 other cards from your graveyard and we can replay it. Another way to deal with it. Then we also play Mire's Grasp, which is a 2 mana enchant creature -3/-3. Also really nice, triggers it again. So those are the auras we play. We have many cards that help us find the cards. So we have this aura removal type of deck. Then we also have a deck that utilizes the graveyard a lot. And there are many cards that we can re-get from the graveyard, and Lurrus obviously helps us this because during each of your turns you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. But we also have cards like Call of the Death Dweller, 3 mana, return up to 2 target creature cards with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a death touch count on 1 and a menace count on either of them. So this is really strong. It also gets us Lurrus back if we want to. And it gets us all our creatures back. One of the creatures we definitely like to get back this way is Archfiend Vessel, which is a 1 mana black 1/1 lifelinker. But when Archfiend Vessel entered the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with it. So Call of the Death Dweller, super strong with our Archfiend Vessel here. Obviously we have other ways to fill our graveyard, and that creature would be Mire Triton here. 2 mana 2/1, Death Touch. Death Touch really nice to trade. When it enters the battlefield, we gain 2 life and we mill 2 cards from our deck. So this is a way we're gonna fill up our graveyard. Then we also have another way to find cards from our deck, and this is the Fiend Artisan, which is a 2 mana 1/1. It gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard, so this can go really big. Sometimes you have a really huge Fiend Artisan with Menace because of Call of the Death Dweller, which is really powerful. And for 1 black or green and X, we can sacrifice another creature, search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it on the battlefield. You can only activate this as a sorcery though. What is nice is you can sacrifice your Scorpion, ping them, and then maybe you're gonna play it back with your Lurrus, and then you have this engine that does ping every turn, which is really nice. Also, if you need to find a way to get Vessel in the graveyard, sacrifice it with the Fiend Artisan. So Fiend Artisan is definitely really cool in this deck, and a way to find the card we need from the deck. You also have Malakir Rebirth, which is a 1 mana instant spell. It's also a tapped black land. Choose target creature, you lose 2 life. Until the end of turn, the creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Really powerful to protect maybe a Lurrus, or just go for a ping and then maybe another ping next turn. Super versatile card, super good in this deck. And also Village Rites, 1 mana, and this card is so powerful. It's an instant spell, and we can sacrifice a creature as an additional cost, and then we draw 2 cards. It's super cool. We can sacrifice Scorpion, a way to get our Vessel into the graveyard. Also a tip, sometimes you can actually Mogis Favor one of our creatures, right? And then if you sacrifice that creature, if you have Eidolon, you also draw a card, so that definitely works as well. Clearly that could be big creatures, and so we want to have some Heartless Acts here, just to make sure we have a way to deal with the big ones. So it's an instant, choose 1, destroy target creature with no counters on it. Basically works on everything, and yeah, if there are counters on it, we can still remove up to 3 counters from that deck. The mana base is simple with 20 Swamps and 2 Castle Locthwain here. It's a super sweet deck. I had a lot of fun playing it, and hopefully you like this best of 1 content. We try to provide you now as well once a week for sure. There's the guide on MTGA Zone. This deck performs really well, and obviously feel free to check out my channel. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, check me out on twitch.tv/DanyTLaw, and I'm organizing a huge F2K United tournament. Maybe you heard of it. We had 2 already with 2,000 to 4,000 viewers on stream. I'm casting the tournament, I'm organizing it, so definitely will push the informations here on my channel as well, so you can maybe come over to Twitch once if you don't have time and watch the tournament and watch me casting. So yeah, hope you enjoy the games, and see you next time. Out my trap house. Let's go. Best of 1. Still not used to it. Still not used to it. Getting there though. I'm getting there. Maybe we should have played this first to have this one up. White. I'll sit. Okay. We have to get rid of this card now. Well, hand is not great, but can work with it. Gives me Winota vibes. Feel some Winota vibes here. Okay. Let's bring in the Scorpions. Spellbinder, okay. Decent card. We keep attacking here though. Nah, if they ever Winota next turn, maybe we find a removal here. This is just great. Okay, we're gonna play the Artisan here. We can use the Artisan to sacrifice our Scorpions to get more creatures in, which is still really good. So Winota is fine. Doesn't trigger anything here. So let's think about it. So... okay. Just looking what card we actually could get here. Mire Triton. Okay. I like the Death Touch here. Death Touch seems nice. Call of the Dead Dweller, it gets also better now. Because we want to make sure that we ping them to death, right? It's a pretty good card with 4. But it's a human as well. I kinda like this one here. Getting another Scorpion. Getting Lurrus. I mean, we try to ping this down with Scorpion right now. The 6 damage there is something, but right now it's just ping Scorpion technology. Ooh, that's big. That's painful. Put them on 6 though. And then play Lurrus and kill the Blade Artisan, right? And GG. Yeah, it was a bit tricky, but that was a good draw from opponent there. And yeah, this is how we win the game. And let's do another one. Tomo. Yeah, Eidolon and Deathweight is always something we like. We have a card draw. We have Malakir Rebirth, which is also really good. Opponent goes first, which... Okay, this is a tricky one now. We don't know what's going on. I don't think we have to play Eidolon here. I would keep the Eidolon here and wait until they play something so we can Eidolon and Deathweight. Or Eidolon and use Rebirth. Okay. Golgari Colossus. Okay. Okay, I'm confused now. 4-color cycling. Oh, what is this? I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Not 100% sure. I think we're going to draw a card here. Okay. Still better than nothing, because my hand is way too slow to win against the control-ish deck. This Heartless Act was really important to draw, because there could be Gargaroths, right? I mean, we don't know what there is. Okay. Wow. That's a wow. That's definitely a wow. Let's get a Vessel in here. Well, I didn't expect something like this. Something big could come in. Unpredictable Cyclone. Really cool card though. Really cool card. Okay, that's fine. Counter would be awkward. Yeah, we expected. That's... I didn't expect... Okay, I didn't expect the Scorching Dragonfire, to be fair. I did not expect a Scorching Dragonfire. I was like, there's a removal and I just get it back, but... It's so hard to play this. What the hell? Okay. mean, I don't have many options, I just have to go all in. Okay. I should have... What? What the hell? Okay. Okay, that's... Well, sometimes if they have it, they have it. That is just... I have to say, opponent's deck is a meme show, but it's cool to see it. I mean, definitely not Kiara here. Definitely not Kiara. This is really nice, but what should I do, right? Okay. The way I win this, by the way, is by pinging opponent. This is what we try. When this creature dies. Sad. Now I don't have a ping way. It's hard. Okay. Let's figure something out. There should be a way. The death punch counter on either one of them. Okay. It's not like we can do much, but we can do something, right? Putting my opponent on 6 is definitely the first step. I will not be able to attack for a while, but I need to make sure I find a way. It's huge. What are they playing here? Drawing cards. So that's the only sorcery they play except Boon, huh? Okay, makes sense. So Boon and that card are the draw spells. They draw a lot here. That's risky. That is risky, opponent. Okay, can we win this here? It's Mire Triton first. We have a 2/2 that can block 2 damage. One more there. Put them on 1, huh? No, I think we can win. Maybe we have it exactis, right? Because it's exactly 6 damage we can push in. Okay, I don't know how we won this, but we won it. Interesting deck, opponent. Interesting deck. Wow. Let's go against Sleepy Joe. Hello, Sleepy Joe. Let's have a good battle. Opponent starts. Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, it is a lot of recursion. This is the please win Scorpion deck, but we have to get rid of this one first. Maybe you could have allowed this, because if they have Luminancer, it gets even worse. This is a cool matchup. I sometimes my head is so best of 3 that in the beginning I already think about every sideboard option I could have. That's literally what's going on in my head. Me thinking about every single sideboard option I could play. It's quite funny. It's definitely funny. Okay, at least the creature. Well, we have to push damage somehow, huh? Probably another Winota deck. I mean, spell, but the blade, I just wanted to say, Blade Star is big. A lot of damage. Gonna need the -2/-2 there. Gonna need that one. Those Skycliff Aberration make Rebirth really weak. That is too much damage for me to recover. Okay, I can kill this and I can kill... Okay, it's actually not too bad. So let's do... Lurrus. I wish I could play Eidolon. But I just can't. I'm not happy about this, but it's just a way we can survive this. We still have a call, so we can be a bit more aggressive on our blocks here. Else it is pretty dangerous. Okay, that's good, because else it could have been lethal if they had another creature. But I'm still happy that we have a decent distribution here. Just to think here, I can actually double block this. But then they just use that one, so we cannot do that, sadly. I'm maybe doing something here. So we can attack, force a block, get Lurrus back. Decent play. Getting free life. We get a Professor out. But I kind of want to keep this open here. It's just too important to keep Lurrus. That we can think too much. This is an awkward game, but we have a chance. Obviously you have a call here, but... It's an interesting game. It's an interesting game. I mean, we can do a lot with MONOBLACK here for sure. I wish I could have played the Vessel here, obviously, but... Something we do next turn. This turn is just keeping Lurrus alive strategy. Our blocks are not too good, but that is fine. I'm a bit confused about that decision there. Okay. Gonna make sure opponent is losing cards on their side. So our deadweight tribal here is paying off big time. Here we can swing with Lurrus because we have Rebirth. And we're back on 11. This is a really good game here, I have to say. It's really tricky, but with this deck you can navigate yourself around this because it looked really bad, right? And then with some little spells there, little spells there, little spells there, we found our way back in the game. So I enjoyed this one a lot here. I actually thought it's probably it, but this is just free. Drawing 2 here is just powerful. We did it. Opponent didn't want to play anymore. Good game, opponent. Good game, opponent. Baileys Kner 707. Hello. Yep. Definitely keep this one. So Yorion decks are always a surprise box. Always a surprise box. We never really know what's going on. I'm gonna play this first here for more pressure. I'm kind of happy to lose the deadweight here. So we love to see that one. Okay, that's funny. I think we try to use the call. I mean, there are multiple things that are a problem for us here. Like, Verdict. I still think it's better to do this here. Okay, so 6 mana. I don't think they have a board wipe. They would have played the board wipe 100%. Chariot is a good card. We can get rid of both chariots though. Okay, so not both chariots, but you know what I mean. This has to go. So they didn't have an ultimatum here on hands. We managed to actually push through. Impressive. Another game. Brew. Haha. Haha, brew. It's an interesting hand that works good against the fast decks. Not against control. I mean, I can Mogi Favor and stuff, but I wanna not do that yet. Daxos, okay. So we have a way to deal with Daxos. So them having not the turn 1 spell is super important. Mono White Life Gain is a powerful deck. It is so important for us to have a death weight here because the Mono White Life Gains in best of 1 tend to not have many answers to my graveyard. Okay. I think I have to do it. I honestly believe I have to do it. Okay. We have to make sure that we keep the opponent's life total as low as possible. There are not many cards they can actually use against us efficiently. Okay, so this works. Push opponent lower and lower. The 5/5 flyer, which are really good in this matchup because Mono White Life Gain really doesn't have a lot of flyers. So in this matchup, you definitely want to go with this one. No block. Just getting another 5/5 flyer in. Good old 5/5 flyer here. Death touch counter. A menace. Just gonna make sure we get another flyer. I offer a trade. Should have used Mogis Fair, but I just get Lurrus on hand here. So we have 10 damage in the air, which is enough to win the game. And GG. GG. And here we go, win again. It's going well. Liam, oh, that's a keeper for sure. That is a keeper for sure. Mulligan opponent's side. Good old Archfiend Vessel here. Turn 1 is super nice. We can fill up our graveyards. So we have Mogis Favor, we have a Village Rites. Village Rites on Vessel into Call if we see there's a safe time to play it is also nice. So yeah, this is an overall really good hand, especially if you find the third land. And with Village Rites, this is most likely possible. Let's attack here. This looks to me... So this is an interesting part. So they probably play mono red best of 1, right? What I sense here is a potential removal spell. And I also sense there could be a Bone Crusher. If there's a Bone Crusher, we want to make sure that we have 1 mana open to make them lose the Bone Crusher. That is really important. We still get some life gain here, so surviving a good amount. And here still we keep Village Rites up just to make sure if there's a Bone Crusher that we have a good way to trade, right? So if they Bone Crusher our Mire Triton because they want to attack there, They lose a Bone Crusher and we still have a potential, yeah, good draw here with Call the next turn. So there's definitely many ways we can deal with this. So yeah, now opponent has to think. We played around a Bone Crusher here. But I also think there could be a Frostbite the way this looked before. A Phoenix. Now we're gonna use Call because a 5/5 is way too powerful for them to deal with. Not way too powerful, but let's say in the spectrum of powerful, it is powerful. So a 5/5 here is nice. If they attack, they obviously have something, so we just keep our 5/5 back here. We still have Mogis Favor and Mire Scraps, so getting some value of the Eidolon here seems the best choice. That is totally fine. Well, not totally fine. Okay. We have to get rid of the NX though. I would block that. Okay, let's draw a card first. Ooh, that's a good card. We do not want to do this on the Charger there. This is where we just get Lurrus on hand. We're gonna block as good as we can. We still have a Maya's Grasp in our graveyard, so they know now that we can do it, right? This is a powerful one. But we still have good blocks. I'm surprised on their attack. Wow, that is annoying. Okay. That is really annoying. I'm not happy about this. That draw is pretty good. Okay, so I think we Mogi it away and then call it. I mean, having two 5/5s here seems just like the way to go. Gives me good vibes. Thank you. Having 3 5/5s and putting opponent on a 6 here is super good. So we have to calculate the Embercleave potential, right? I could also see them just swinging in because it's like the last option. But yeah. It's pretty simple. Could have had the Embercleave. But it is not enough. We also get the live game. Oh wow, this could be enough now. Oh, it's not. Never mind. I was shortly shocked there though, but... Oof. Good game. Didn't want to die. Didn't want to die to my 5 hours, but hey. Really cool game again. So I have to say I really enjoy this, and hopefully you do too. Well, we played so many games with this deck. My overall feeling is that if there is not a lot of control, this deck is one of the best to play in best of one. The control matchups can be tricky, especially if they play a lot of rough effects, even though we have ways to bring the cards back. But I could see cards like Shadow's Verdict being a huge problem, and obviously Ultimatum, but you can still win before that. But yeah, Shadow's Verdict and Elspeth Nightmare are cards you want to dodge with this deck for sure. But you cannot build a deck that works against everything, otherwise it would just be too strong and need some bans. But yeah, I think it's a cool deck, and hopefully you like the games. I had super fun playing it, and best of one is always refreshing for me to play it at least once a week. And yeah, if you like best of one content, or you want me to do maybe 2 a week, definitely let me know. Yeah, just leave it in the comments, and yeah, obviously you can like and subscribe to the channel. I will be the guide of MTG Arena soon also in the description, and yeah, thanks for watching, and wish you a good day. Bye guys.